Hello, my mamas. We are from the group about guest room and suites planning and design. So for the first one, it is about the market analysis. So guest room requirements include these six aspects, which are the main markets, fluctuations, quality and grades, length of stay, and feasibility. The next one is about space saving. Space saving is the term of how we maximize the space given in one area to ensure that every square inch is utilized effectively. In addition, it is a really crucial aspect due to space saving must not decrease the comfortability in that particular room. Standardization. The importance of standardization simplifies construction, makes operation more efficient, and helps maintain consistent quality across different locations. So there are repetitive in size, various options of furniture arrangement, cost and time savings in construction and prefabrication, uniform quality and pricing in change operations, efficiency in organization of room cleaning, economy in bulk purchasing of equipment, furniture and furnishings, rationalization of maintenance work and replacements. So this is the variations in room dimensions. There are two aspects, which are column spacing to accommodate two room widths. So imagine the building has columns, vertical supports inside it. To fit two rooms side by side, the spacing between these columns is adjusted so that the rooms can be of different widths. And there are also changes in room sizes in different wings of the building. If the building has different sections or wings, the sizes of the rooms may vary. For example, rooms in one part of the building may be larger or smaller than those in another part. There are also variations in length of rooms on each side of a double-loaded corridor. A double-loaded corridor is a hallway with rooms on both sides, and there are also use of structural irregularity in corners and junctions to provide in-room share and suites. So this design can be used to create interesting room layouts or shared suites in the corners and junctions. Typical ratios of room types. Different types of buildings such as residential homes, office, hotels, or educational facilities may have unique consideration that influence the ratios of various room types. So the picture in here describes all of the room types that are mostly used in hotels. Motels. A motel is a type of lodging or accommodation established designed primarily for motorists, providing convenient parking facilities for motor vehicles. So the term motel is actually a combination of words from motor and hotel. And motels are typically located along highways, major roads, and it is a place for people who has road trips and need a place to rest for a night or a really short stay. This is an example of a motel layout. As you can see in here, there are the luxury suites, the deluxe king, and these are all of the facilities in the motel. A village resort complex. A village resort complex is a type of accommodation and recreational facility situated in a rural or village setting. Overall, village resort complex aim to offer a unique and immersive experience by combining the comforts of accommodation with the charm of rural living in the beauty of natural surroundings. So in the picture here, you can see that this is an example of a village resort complexes, which is located in Ubud, Bali. Room dimensions. Room dimensions, the first aspect is room sizes. When room dimensions are presented in feet and inches, the width is the first measurement, followed by the length. So for width, for example, if a room has a width of 10 feet, it means the distance from one side of room to another is 10 feet. For the length, for example, if a room has a length of 15 feet, it means the distance from one end to the room another is 15 feet. Next, we have the functional zones. Functional zones is a building referred to specific areas or room that serve distinct purposes and are designed to meet particular functional needs. Understanding and planning these functional zones are essential in designing a building that meets the needs of its occupants. So there are living zone, sleeping zone, working zone, cooking and dining zone, bathing and hygiene zone. So these are all of the departments that make a hotel, which refers to functional zones. Minimum activity space. The term minimum activity space typically refers to the minimum amount of space required for a specific activity or function within a building or room. So it is quite similar of a concept with space saving, and you can see in the picture here, it is a really narrow and small room. However, the space is used efficiently.
Okay, so next for room widths. There are four types of room widths. The first one is minimum, which is suitable for a single bed lengthwise, as it would be inefficient for any other bed size because of the long and narrow layout. Next is standard, which allows crosswise placement of beds along with wall furniture. And also luxury, which is flexible for positioning beds either lengthwise or cornerwise and provides a generous amount of space for movement. And lastly, there is suite, which includes adjacent bedroom and living room area. Next for room lengths and areas. So for room lengths have more variability. So budget hotels typically prioritize dimensions, though often are limited by site limitations. And the layout provides more for different areas to optimize natural light and views. For the sleeping area, the queen-sized beds typically extends to around 2.40 meters, the twin-sized beds to 2.90 meters, the double beds to 3.70 meters for side access. Now for bathroom dimensions, it is usually determined by the number and arrangement, and luxury hotels may provide a separate dressing area. And lastly, for the use areas, there is space for two easy chairs that is extendable for a convertible sofa and provides a suitable area for office or work activities. Next, for extent of variation, as the dimension in budget hotels are critical, shower rooms may substitute bathrooms, and beds may be positioned on different walls or utilize bunk, folding, or sofa beds to maximize space and cater to diverse market needs from singles to families. Next, for accessibility. So for accessibility for disabled guests, with aging populations and increasing concerns for equal opportunities, hotels must prioritize facilities for the disabled, and typically, 1 to 2% of the rooms must be equipped for disabled use. Now for accessible rooms prioritize ease of entry and exit for disabled individuals. It is usually located on the first floor for convenience, and there's also usually wider doorways to accommodate wheelchairs and includes features to assist guests with additional access requirements. Now for room ceiling heights. So ceiling heights are influenced by room areas, especially the length. Larger rooms typically have higher ceilings to create a sense of more space, and ceilings tend to be higher in hot climates. So increased ceiling height helps with better air circulation and heat dissipation. Entrance lobby and bathroom ceilings may be lower to accommodate air conditioning and extraction equipment. Now for balcony and terrace. So balconies can extend beyond the building facade or be recessed into the room area. They may be angled in order to optimize views, capture the cool breeze, or offer privacy. So balcony access allows easier window cleaning and can serve as a secondary fire escape route. Their projection helps reduce the risk of vertical fire spread and provides noise screening from nearby areas like car parks or roads. For terraces are formed by stepping back construction to utilize lower roof areas. So it is useful for steep sloping sites or to reduce the outline of a large building by integrating them with the surroundings. This integration enhances the building's harmony with the natural landscape and neighboring structures. Now moving on to noise reduction. So in order to reduce noise in hotel rooms, the walls and floors must be better insulated, install noise dampening wall panels and ceiling tiles, put soundproof windows and curtains to use, and install doors that do not slam well. These are the different types of noise reduction. So firstly, there's insulation, which includes double glazing for windows and roofs, high-density party walls, solid floors, and careful design of pipework and ceilings. For fitting, there is use of adjustable door closures, closets, and drawers, along with thoughtful design of coat hangers and locks. For planning, grouping noisy areas such as bathrooms together and arranging room fittings back to back. And for engineering, control of pressure and velocity in tunnels, specialized design of valves, faucets, grills, and switches. For furniture and furnishings. For bed and furnishings, the size and height, higher beds for comfort and lower beds for spaciousness. And it is also important to ensure comfort, durability, and silence of the bed. The bed surfaces should resist stains and burns, and the hotel employee should also regularly check and replace broken items. The door lock should be simple yet strong for safety. For furniture and furnishings, the additional details, place mirrors adjacent for convenience, use of extra white mirror in the bathroom to create an illusion for more spaciousness, Carefully select lamps as lighting is crucial, and incorporate decorative artwork for enhancing aesthetic.
Next, let's talk about decoration and furnishing. So, starting with appearance, colors must look visually extending to make the room appear larger than it actually is. So, for example, the use of dark and bright colors that are in contrast creates the illusion of a larger room, and it can even make a room appear smaller. So, if you see the picture on the right, it shows the different types of ways that you could use contrasting colors to make the room look different. And then for durability, it should be resistant to damage. So using high quality decorations and furnishings that are sustainable in the long run. And also for cleaning, the materials must be easy to clean because rooms are part of daily cleaning. So guest rooms often use carpet, painted, or vinyl paper for the walls, with matching drape curtains and varnished woodwork for cabinets and other furniture. Meanwhile, bathrooms use ceramic, tiles, or marble. Next, on to bathroom design. A well-equipped hotel bathroom should include towels of all kinds, toiletries, hairdryer, mirror, shower, or bathtub, racks and hooks, trash bin, toilet, sink, non-slip bath mat, lighting, ventilation, amenities, and also emergency items. Bathrooms also typically have like an adjustable and extendable shower head and contains a curtain or screen to keep the water from flowing onto other areas of the bathroom. Some bathrooms also include a retractable drying line for laundry inside the room. Next is service areas. So service areas such as service lifts, service lobby, construction, housekeeping, linen rooms, linen chutes, trash, food pantries, equipment, employee toilet, and employee entrances should be separated from guest circulations. This is so that guests can't see anything in related to service areas. So starting with transport, which includes carts and trolleys for housekeeping supplies, in-room dining services, kitchen trolleys, and linen shoes. They should be kept away from guest view. And then equipment such as the socket outlets, vacuum points, access to service ducts, and firefighting equipment as well. And also control, so includes room indicators and status systems. Housekeeping offices and storage should not be disclosed to the guest. And then there's service lifts. So service lifts should open to each floor of the hotel and the hotel offices for employee accesses. Service lifts are typically far from guest lifts and are hidden from the sites, and they are different from the guest lift also. And there is the service lobby, which is the space in front of the service lift where carts and trolleys are usually parked along with the equipment and fixtures. And also this is where the firefighting equipment is. And then typically in the service lobby, there are also the linen chutes. So chutes are installed to easily transport used linen to the laundry receiving area, usually on the lower floor of the guest rooms. So linen chutes must be ventilated, fitted with sprinklers and fire-resisting doors just in case of any fire. And then linen chutes should also have a light indicator showing when it is currently in use so that two are not used at the same time. And then next we have trash. So the trash must be removed in disposable bags by cart or sometimes also in a trash chute similar to the linen chutes towards a collection container. And then food pantries, where it is usually stationed in room dining areas. And it should be close to the surface lifts for easy and quick access into the guest floors. And then also employee toilet is away from guest flow and are usually located in every floor with wherever the floor with the most heavy employee movement, except for guest room floors. And also entrance, they should have security access, self-closing doors with fire resisting doors for fire safety. Sound insulated and should also be designed to blend with the hotel decor without standing out. And that is it for our presentation. Thank you so much.